Welcome to Lyrical Jazz today. We've had some tech issues. I'm confused. My brain's gone mad. Yes, sound issues. So we're starting late. It might be a slightly shorter class today, lovelies, but we'll make the best of it. I'm just checking where I can stand, where I can move, because the camera angle's a bit different than normal. So I've got to remember not to come any further forward than this, otherwise my legs get chopped off. Right, very quick sound check. This is our last Zoom-only lesson, hopefully ever. However, we will be Zooming, we will be recording for on demand, as well as having you in the studio if you want to come after half term. So it's completely up to you what you want to do with it now. And that means if anyone's self-isolating, you can still join in. We've got limited space because of social distancing, so the Zoom option is there for you. We're live on Bookwhen if you want to go in and book now. Let's do a quick sound check. My emails the last few weeks. It's been madness. I will get back to you over the next few days and say hello. But welcome to Adele, Jane, Debbie and Kay and Colette on demand. Let's get moving. So starting off with our shoulders.
Since you know that you can go much faster, another paper's talk can be so cheap. Hey,
circle the ankle. Take the other way.
You know I've got this side. To use such a there's no wellness. I was born to rock and built to last. You know
like I want to take my legs closer together when we do this figure of 8. Seems to help. Just shake it all out.
I'll take you up to the highest heights. Let's spread our wings and fly away. Surround you with love that's pure delight.
Full of energy. So
Release your spirit, set you free.
On my own.
Come and feel my energy. Let's be as one in soul and mind. I'll fill your world with ecstasy. Touch all your dreams deep down inside. Let me be your fantasy.
Let's take it a little bit lower and around full side bend.
I'll take you higher. Come take a trip to my wonderland. Let's spread our wings and fly away. Oceans of love flow through your hands. See visions, colors every day. Let me feel your warm embrace. Release the colors in your mind. I'll put a smile upon your face. I've got what it takes to make you mine. Let me be your fantasy.
One more on each side.
I'll take you higher.
We're going to reach our fingers from side to side. So this is your ribs. This is a really nice way of making sure
28th night of September.
that
Love is changing the
your
minds
shoulders
of
don't tip when you do the ribs. So if you're reaching your
chasing the
fingertips,
clouds away. Our hearts were ringing in the key that our souls were singing.
and
As we
release the
danced in
arms.
the
Take one foot
night.
back.
Remember
Press the heel down
how the
towards
stars
the
stole
floor.
the
Make sure that
night
the back foot is perfectly parallel. Have a look down at it. What I want to bring out
Say
like
that you
there.
remember.
Now we're lifting, looking back.
Dancing in September.
The hands on the bed, legs, stretching
Never
up
was a
that
disappear. I told her I'm not really looking for another mistake. I called an old friend thinking that the trouble would wait, but then I jumped right in. A week later returned. I reckon she was only looking for a lover to burn, but I gave her my time for 2 or 3 nights, then I put it on pause.
Making a plie.
She said, don't you worry if I disappear. I told her I'm not really looking for another mistake. I called an old friend thinking that the trouble would wait, but then I jumped right in. A week later returned. I reckon she was only looking for a lover to burn, but I gave her my time for 2 or 3 nights, then I put it on pause until the moment was right. I went away 4 months until our paths crossed again. She told me I was never looking for a friend. Maybe you could swing by my room around 10. Baby, bring the lemon and a bottle of gin. We'll be in between the sheets till the late AM. Baby, if you wanted me, then you should have just said she's singing. Don't win my love. That heart is so cold, all over my own. I don't wanna know that, babe. Don't win my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe. And for a couple weeks, I only wanna see her. We drink away the days with a takeaway pizza. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and loves the way I treat her. Singing out Aretha all over the track like a feature, and never wants to sleep. I guess that I don't want to either. But me and her, we make money the same way. 4 cities, 2 planes the same day. And those shows have never been what it's about, but maybe we'll go together and just figure it out. I'd rather put on a film with you and sit on the couch, but we should get on a plane or we'll be missing it now. Wish I'd have written it down, the way that things played out when she was kissing him, how I was confused about. Now she should figure it out while I'm sat here singing. Don't win my love. That heart is so cold, all over my own. I don't wanna know that, babe. Don't win my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe. On my hotel door, I don't even know if she knows what for. She was crying on my shoulder. I already told you, trust and respect is what we do this for. I never intended to be next, but you didn't need to take him to bed, that's all. And I never saw him as a threat until you disappeared with him to have sex, of course. It's not like we were both on tour. We were staying at the same hotel floor, and I wasn't looking for a promise or commitment, but it was never just fun, and I thought you were different. This is not the way you realized what you wanted. It's a bit too much too late, if I'm honest. And all this time, God knows I'm saying, don't win my love. That heart is so cold, all over my own. I don't wanna know that, babe. Don't win my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe. Don't win my love. That heart is so cold, all over my own. I don't wanna know that, babe. Don't win my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe.
So that movement is part of our routine. When we've come down to the floor, we do a ball change, and we have that nice swing into that nice line of the arms. So we just had a practice of that now in a slightly different context. Hopefully that's going well for everyone. Looks good on the screen, Lauren. Let's skip kicks. I'm desperate to get onto our routine today because we haven't got a huge amount of time. And it's our last lesson on this one. It's crazy, isn't it? Time has flown. I'm trying to remember which music I used when we did the step, touch, step, touch, step, 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 lift, step, step, touch, step, 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 lift. I don't suppose Lauren is like amazing at remembering music. Do you know what I used? She doesn't remember.
Don't wanna wait around for Sunday.
Touch, step, touch, 1,
'Cause I'm
2,
a
3,
fire,
up.
can't escape.
Yeah!
And if you choose to go my
Phew, I found it. So, the footwork. You're going to be stepping on your right leg, touch with your left, step, touch, and then 3 walks on the spot or forwards if you have room. 1, 2, 3, and then we do a parallel retire, which you can rotate in a little bit so that it has a bit more style. And then we're ready with the other foot to go backwards. So we step on the left foot, touch with the right. So we're stepping back now, and then we do 1, 2, 3, and lift. So we do step and touch, 1, 2, 3, and lift, and step and touch, 1, 2, 3, and lift. And what we wanted to do was start to play around with some different arms. So lots and lots and lots of different options, things you can do, which can be a bit overwhelming when you first start doing stuff like this. So you need to make quick decisions on what you're going to do. So the different options are, both arms can do the same thing. That could be something forwards, sideways, up in the air or down. And then you've got the option of having one arm up and one arm in one of the other positions, one arm to the side, and you get the picture. So that's your first decision, then you have to decide what shape your arms are making. So make it really simple for yourself. If you feel uncomfortable with this, then say, well, okay, I'm going to have both arms doing the same thing, and they're all just going to be straight arms. So then you could do step, touch, 1, 2, 3, up, step, touch, 1, 2, 3, up. So something like that. But if you're feeling more confident with this, then play around with some different arms. Step, up, 1, 2, 3, out, step, up, 1, 2, 3, out. So hundreds, thousands of different options. Have fun, nobody's watching. Or actually, Lauren, I'm watching. I'm watching you. So, it's quick. Let's just do the footwork quickly. Step, touch, step,
Don't
touch.
wanna wait around till
So
Sunday.
that's speed. Let's do
'Cause
it
I'm a
together.
fire, you can't escape. And if you choose to go my way,
5,
I'll give you
6,
something,
7,
make you
step,
shake it,
touch, step,
shake
touch.
it.
1, 2, 3,
It's
up.
another side of it, the happiness that I have.
Step, touch.
Oh yeah,
1, 2, 3,
you
up.
better get yourself ready, 'cause I'm
1,
about
2,
to do
3,
my
once
thing.
again.
Oh hey, hey, I've seen it from the burn, now we're dancing on the house.
Start with your arms, and they might just do a
Turning
few.
on the down, now we're flipping on the upside.
No, that
Flipping on the upside, upside. Dancing like it's so high, so high. I'm turning on the down, now I'm flipping on the upside.
So we just sneaked in a few little arms there. Have a moment, I'm going to put the music on, have a moment to have a play with a few different arms, and then we'll come back together and have another go with some,
Don't wanna wait around till Sunday. 'Cause I'm a fire, you can't escape. And if you choose to go my way, I'll give you something, make you shake it, shake it. It's just another side of it, of the happiness that I live.
you can do the shimmy, couldn't
You
you?
better get yourself ready, 'cause I'm about to do my thing. Oh hey, hey, I've seen it from the burn, now we're dancing on the house. Oh hey, hey,
Right, we're going to do it together.
turning on the down, now we're flipping on the upside, upside, upside.
Up,
Upside, upside, dancing
in the routine that hopefully has given you some ideas on different things you could do to play around with. Let's do it. Let's do our routine. Have a quick drink. Then we're going to get
There's
down.
a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you.
Step, turn, step.
Don't underestimate the things that I will.
We didn't practice our ribs today,
There's
did we?
a fire starting in my heart,
We did a bit.
reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of.
So we end before the feet and sheet bit gets into full swing, if you have any idea what I'm talking about. Okay, I am going to see if Sophie can zoom me out just a tiny bit because I've got a very small amount of space to dance in. I'm going to end up off camera. Sophie, could you zoom me out a tiny bit? I'm a bit zoomed in and I'm just about to do the routine. Yes, I'm going to end up legless.
She's legless. Oh, no.
That's it, that's about where I normally am.
That's better, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got some space. That's perfect.
Super.
Thank you. Right, so we start off with our sea monster moment, sea monster arms, with our nice rib isolation going on. And again, you can either face away from me if you're feeling confident, or if you're still wanting to watch a little, then you can turn sideways, and then you can see your screen. And we turn to this position anyway in a moment. So we've got our feet apart. So Lauren, either face away from me or face your left wall. That's it, so you can see me. So we're all going to lift our right arm up. So lift your right arm up. Right arm, that's the one. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and drop. Round, release, and up, and back. So there's a nice moment of suspension there, where you're just drifting back, and then you fall. So try to let that go, like really trust yourself to tip. Oh yes, Lauren went for that, well done. Let's go from the beginning. Lifting the right arm, and there's a fire starting in my heart. It's reaching a fever pitch, the duck. So you've got that suspension on the word pitch there. Then we're lifting the left foot to come into our lunge. So front leg is bent, back leg is straight. We are facing the left front corner, and we extend the arms. So we're in an inverted fourth. So your arm should be here. That's right. And it's inverted, so it's like you're holding the ceiling. That's it, so it doesn't fall down on you. So we stretch that out, eke that out, but our chin is down and we're looking very intense, like this, at the front. Because it's quite an intense kind of atmosphere in this piece of music. Then we do a release of the front foot, do 2 steps forwards, and bend and extend into your allongé. That's it, try and stretch that back leg and foot as long as you can. And then that's going to lead you into your step back out. If you have lots of room, you can really step that step out. But I'm aware some of us don't. But try and get that length before you step down. We've got 4 steps that way. 1, 2, 3. The 4th one just crosses over, And then your body is left behind again as we do 3 steps sideways to the front and ahead. So, from the beginning, ready and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7. We hold the count of 8. Let's go up to there with the music. Ooh. Knock my water over. Here we go.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart.
It just seems a little bit quiet otherwise. We want that atmosphere in our living rooms so we can really get into it, don't we? Okay, so here we've done our head and we're ready to step on our right foot to do a nice hop. So we end up in this position as we hop. So we've got to do a little rotation to the left to face the front. Step, hop. Let's try that again. Stepping on the right foot, hop on the left. The left arm carries on going backwards as we step left, right. Let's do that. Stepping on the right, step, hop, step, back, back. And then we've got a step, spring, step, turning, or not turning, depending on what you want to do. We practiced that over the last few weeks, but we haven't practiced today. It's a step, it's a spring, step. You could turn it back into a step, turn, step. You could just do this step, spring, step, like that. Up to you. Or the full version is we get nice deep low, find your spot, step, spring, step. So it's quite a low spring, doesn't really go up in the air. Then we've got 3 steps sideways. Remember your eye in the side of your hip. So your eye is on the seam of your trousers. Your eye is looking at the right front corner of your room. So find a vase or a piano or whatever it is you've got in your living room and imagine that eye is looking, so are these eyes, looking at that corner as you do step, step, step. So go from the step hop. We're here, we've just done a head. We've got step hop, step back, back, wait, step, spring, step, and then get your eyes on step, step, step. So I'm still sideways on, but I am rotated in my waist. So I've rotated in my waist so that I can do this. Just practice that for a moment. Facing the front, we're going to swing and rotate the body round. Swing, swing. So when you're doing this in the dance, we're this way round. That's it. So we're going step, step, step. We're going to twist and come back. We turn the hands up, take a breath in, and ripple down. So going from the step hop again. Ready, and a step hop, 2 steps, back, wait, step, spring, step, and 1, 2, 3. Twist, up, turn the hands and ripple down. Again. spring step, right foot, right, left, right, swing and up, and roll it down. Let's go up to there with the music. Breathing in,
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching.
So those of you who are really feeling comfortable with that, a few extras on the step, spring, step. So we've done step, spring, step. You can let your body carry on swinging round, ready to do your and open. So it's a feeling as you do your 3 runs. If you're not comfortable completely 100% yet with the choreography, don't worry about that. Just keep on going straight to here like this. Maybe you can have another go at it in half turn to get that extra bit of body in it. So you've done step, spring, step, 1 and 2, 3, 4, and really breathe out, breathe in. Oh yeah, there's 2 breaths in there, isn't there? I've just told you to do. Breathe out and breathe in. So as you turn your wrists, hands to the ceiling, that is a major moment of drama, okay? And then squeeze and eke it through into your ripple down. Let's try again. Music, here we go.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching.
Right, have a drink and then we're going to do that very last bit. You right there, Lauren? Good. You've got some sort of exciting fruit in your drink, haven't you? Yeah, it's got one of those bottles where you can pile it up with fruit inside. I'm jealous. Right. So, last bit. We learnt it last week. Now let's perfect it. We've come down and you should find as you come down that you are on your front leg more than your back leg. So I've got my left heel off the floor there as I rep. So that's another little detail you can add in as you start to get more comfortable with the choreo. And don't worry about going too low on this roll down. It's just up to you how far you want to take it. And then we're stepping on the left foot, so we should have all our weight on our right foot really, so that our left foot is free to do a ball change. So it's a together apart moment. So if you're all the way down here, you're doing that. If you're just a little way, very similar. But then you want to release your back, whichever level you're at. Really release your back into this swing and open that we practiced in the warm-up today. So just turn our hands, ripple down and ball change and out. And then we do a jazz pas de bourrée. Right, left, right. Did I do a flex wrists? did. So we've gone do, 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 bump, bump. Yeah, I did. Now from there, we can either go up and over, or we can take that into a turn. So if you're turning, you've got your weight on your right foot now. You're going to draw your feet together to turn, and then step out. And you're turning to the left, like that. So you turn with your feet together, but if you've got a really sticky floor, don't try this because you're just going to hurt your knees. So if you've got a sticky floor, just make the most of a really nice stretch up and over. If not, let's bring our arms into jazz first. So we're either here or here, whichever one comes more natural to you, I don't mind. To turn, out, and then we have a moment, I can't remember how many counts we've got on the end, to do our ending position. We'll find out in a moment. So we've just rippled down, and then we've got our left foot ready to do left, right, and then we swing the arm and open. Now we've got our jazz carabore, that's 3 steps, right, left, right. Here we go, right, left, right, and then we're either turning or lifting up, turn, out, and finishing position. Okay, how is that, Lauren? She's got it. Okay, hopefully you guys at home have got it. If you haven't, then just do a quick rewind. If you're on your phone, you can double click the left side and it takes you about 10 seconds, which is super useful. So just, you can do the beginning if you want to, but you don't need to.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind.
I thought we had less time than that. I should have watched this before we did it. I thought, no, I remember what I did. Should have watched it on YouTube. I'm always watching my classes. Did we do 2 swings and out? Maybe? Let's do that, okay? So we're going round and round, then we come out, then we do in, turn, and then we do our ending position. You should only have 2 counts to go then at that point. Let's see how it works.
Is bringing me out the dark. Every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me.
Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that takes up 8 counts. Then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is your finish. Or if you're not turning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, if you're not turning, sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8. So whatever ending position you want to do is fine. Let's give you some ideas just in case you're feeling a bit lost. So after your turn or your lift up, we could just, what I just did then was just a really simple push to there. You could take that out arms up here. You could step forwards after your turn. To there maybe, something like that. Yeah. So a few ideas for you there. Let's do that little bit one more time, and then we'll go from the beginning, and then we're almost finished.
See, I'll leave with every piece of you.
Now we're running.
Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your...
Okay, so we're going to go from the beginning. So this is just your kind of run through for your brain. And then we're going to do 2 more goes through where we can really start to put some oomph into it, some energy, really perform our hearts out. Here we go.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me.
Right, that was for your brain. Now we're going to really start to go for it. So imagine this is your dress rehearsal, your last chance to have a practice before the show. Here we go.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me.
So we want to hold our ending position. I will turn round so I can see Lauren's lovely ending position. But you want to hold it nice and strong on the end. The longer you hold it, the longer your audience is going to clap and cheer for. The minute you move, they stop clapping. So, loads of energy. Really go for it and really enjoy yourselves now. Doesn't matter if it goes wrong.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost...
Well done. Great job. Have a drink. We're going to do a very quick cool down. Let's just roll down very slowly from the head.
When the rain's
Through
blowing
back.
in your
Start with
face
your knees bent. And just have
and the
a swing.
whole world
You can
is
open the legs a bit
on
wider.
your case. there is no one there to dry your tears. Well, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. No, you haven't made your mind up yet. Well, I could never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. Well, I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue. Well, I'd go crawling down the avenue. There is nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love.
One foot back, pressing the heels towards the floor. Taking a breath in. As you breathe out, lowering down if you want to. You can put your knee down on the floor or leave it up, whatever you prefer.
The storms are raging on the rolling sea
Supporting leg.
and on the highway of regret. The winds are changing, blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet.
Arms out.
I can make you happy, make your dreams come true.
And the other side.
There is nothing that I wouldn't do. I'll go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love,
And out the leg.
to make you feel my love, to make you feel my
And pull
love.
back. Slide one knee forwards. And sitting down. So back leg is stretched out behind you. We're just going to tip over. So we're sticking our hip out on the side of the bent leg. And you can take that into a full pigeon pose if you want to.
You lift my heart up when the rest of me is down.
You should be feeling a stretch on the outside of the hip.
You enchant
Knees
me
won't move as well.
even when you're not around. If there are boundaries, I will try to knock them down. I'm latching on, babe. Now I know what I have found.
Just don't then press on
I
your knee.
feel we're close
As you do
enough.
this, that's going to put too much pressure on your
Could
knee.
I lack in your love? I feel we're close enough. Could I lack in your love?
Bring that leg across.
I've got you in my space. I won't let go of you.
Gently rock and move around to this
Got
position.
you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching on to you. I'm so encaptured, got me wrapped up in your touch. Feel so enamored, hold me tight within your clutch. How do you do it? Got me losing every breath. What did you give me to make my heart beat I'm not